Welcome back to the Evetech Champions League highlights video. This is obviously the video that goes through all the highlights of last weekend and what actually happened there. The first day, we had the semi-finals. What an amazing performance that was from all four teams. So, you know, the first semi-final was great. Just going through the highlights of that, of course, Energy Esports versus Goliath. Matt,
yeah.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about that and take me through, you know, what you thought about it?
I certainly will. We kicked things off on Train, and Energy Esports were consistently in the match. This was a nice sequence of frags from Blaze, triple kill before he got taken down, and like I said, Energy just consistently kept themselves in the game, winning the rounds that mattered the most, and that's what impressed me. I thought that they were going to get whitewashed, but they showed that they certainly have what it takes. That was a beautiful triple kill from the man. And then we see a nice bead retake coming through here. This was also a nice sequence from Kani. We'll see another highlight from him with the AWP a bit later. Certainly a really quick flick from him. I'm not sure if it makes the cut or not, but he looked really good on this map. He certainly stood up in the playoffs when it mattered the most. Afterwards, we went over to Overpass, where Energy had a commanding lead. They were 14-4 up at one stage, courtesy of these frags that we're watching now. Their CT side was unstoppable, but unfortunately, they weren't really able to follow that up with the T side. Looked very vanilla in general, as you saw consistently Goliath Gaming shutting them down with the guns. Fairly run-of-the-mill play for them, generally speaking. And this was a nice triple kill for Zipzip as he gets the lineup and the spray down.
Awesome stuff, yeah. Very good result there for Goliath Gaming, managing to kind of come back on that second map. Now moving over to the second semi-final, that was a really good result for Sinister 5 there. Mike, I mean, can you kind of take me through that and tell me a little bit about what happened there?
Well, what a series it was. It seemingly went on forever, and it kind of did. We started out on Overpass, yeah, zero chance with a nice couple frags there, and this was really all about the T side for Sinister 5. Some great work, missed him there with a very, very crisp spray down, but when we switched over, the CT side was just not there for Sinister 5, slowly getting in behind them pretty consistently and actually managed to steal the map away. Moved over to the map pick of Big 5 Inferno, where this should have been their fortress, and it looked like that initially, but that CT side again from Sinister 5, well, finally it fired over here, and there's zero chance, doesn't even have to move his mouse cursor at all. They just walk into it, and it was the individuals here that made things work. As they moved over to the T side, there was a bit of a revival from B5. They did some great work, but it wasn't enough in the end. We went over to Dust 2, Custom opening it beautifully as he did. He had an amazing performance here on Dust 2. He got almost 40 kills as we went to overtime. And as we went to overtime, what eventually closed it up was this huge ace from Divo. He crept up the middle, and that was the second last round. It broke the back. And then finally, Sinister 5 closed it out.
And then moving on to Sunday, gentlemen, I mean, that first, third, fourth place game actually was quite an interesting game there. You know, we went all three maps in. Matt, you know, you want to kind of take me through that one as well?
What a finals day we had indeed. So much Counter-Strike on offer. And this was actually an impressive lockdown, well needed by Tianqi on the B bomb sites. Frags being traded back and forth aplenty, but this was a hotly contested match between Big 5 and Energy.
Yeah, this was super close actually, Matt. I mean, it almost seemed like it was both of these teams' finals. Neither of them were actually willing to let go of it either. It was just both of them coming back into it time and time again. And when we eventually got over to that third map, it was just crazy. We've got so many highlights of this one.
Can appreciate the heart that both of these teams showed, even though it was that third and fourth playoffs. You could see towards the end they both wanted it so desperately in Energy. Somehow they were actually able to come out on top. Big 5, they spoiled multiple match points in the process, so they definitely got a few things to work on. They did have that B bomb side on lockdown, but still, it wasn't enough.
I think definitely, you know, Energy can take a lot of positives out of this game, you know, kind of moving into the LAN finals coming up this month. You know, they played very good, solid Counter-Strike there, but they went down all the way down to the wire on Dust 2.
Yeah.
Again, Big 5 with another overtime on the very following morning.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, just not being able to close it out.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I think Energy have got a lot of positive to take into the live events that'll be coming forward in the next couple of weeks. I think that they're definitely going to be a bit of an enigma, and they do have some insane potential when it comes to individual skill level.
And then there was the grand final. That was an interesting game. Only 2 maps. Goliath Gaming, the winners there, quite comfortably. Mike, you want to take me through how that one went down? I mean, that was unexpected.
Well, unexpected depending on who you are. I called the Goliath Gaming, and well, Goliath Gaming certainly delivered. This first map was not close at all. In fact, we said that in the map pick that we got out of there that the Mirage pick for Sinister 5, they needed to win it to make it a 2-1 series. They needed to win it to make it possible. But Detrony had other ideas. He was just swatting them down.
Yeah.
Kills flying in from everywhere. Massacre as well, just like this, jumping over, getting the kills, banking them. He had a fantastic first map, Matt.
Yeah, but there's going to be a couple of highlights between Detrony and Massacre, in particular here on Mirage.
Fast.
Most of them will be with Detrony with the off. This next shot, boom! That was lightning fast reflexes from Detrony. He had a lights out series, and that's when he does perform the best. Under pressure, grand final was the stage, and he provides the entertainment.
He was a full-on MVP there, just hands down.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Miston was kind of close, but this was the Detrony show. And I think, you know, that's something that a lot of people need to consider, you know, the opposition team specifically.
Yeah, they do need to. I mean, Detrony is just absolutely lights out. He's been wonderful throughout the whole thing. We called him the MVP of the whole thing. And he really delivered. Zip delivered on the map as well. Massacre had his moments there. Inferno it was closer, but I don't think it was ever in doubt.
Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for the entire ECL season. It has been an absolute, jam. You know,
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure from our side.
We've
as well.
all enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah.
For the viewers out there, thank you once again for tuning in to the Evetech Champions League Season 3. We will catch you for Season 4. Keep an eye out on the Evetech social media pages. They're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all over the place, as well as Game Time Media for any news on Season 4. Ciao for now.
See ya.